Any Pebe Gomba, Sobegi, Tomi number Samalolia, any some detached teles Shui, any Susa Minglia, any Zeekgyab Tulku Lawie, any Tadeki Lene of Chashavina, the Tashi Lhunpo Kembeki Likur, Cheta Cheshima Tendiji, any Ta Kasani, any Chicomba Sobeki, Toming Uni. Delia, Tachi Gadgets Kashi, Shero Chess, Cheche, any Bugu, Yayana song, any Inaya, Tatandapado, Tiparu Padu, any Chigi, Soso, Zindatoya, Ayage, Ledun Shebeki, Gembe, Tandabato Chatoma song. Any Ta Tomo Maranzo, Ta Karsore. Taring and Maranzo Toyiki name Dizama Sebe and Chidang any Maranzo Nambegi Shuna Soya Chebain any Nerim Shigeta Shis Cheche any Dotu Shibke Shis Cheche the Degi and a Logi Dong of Young or the Degi Jumdegi Rundengi Sung the Sung Shimba the Degi Chadi Yori that the Negi and Chigi name and Jamina so Tandegi Toy name did not power that Tile Sapcheviki and a Mangoshibuchi Momban Chungu Imbati and in Lundengi 20 Tedeji Shetuachi Chadiori. And ta Tendri name Deda any Karasogori Gugin Karela Teni Yombares, name the Kandis Yombares Lavina. And a name Delia, Nambe Shuni Chavaina, and a Karesana, leg tone, and le, any Banasopala tene, any Dilatene, lay do not sopala tene, and a Maranzo name ki, Tungin, name Titam Zebeki, Tungin Nasoboya, Tendeli Yombares, Ta lady and Tartubaina, and a Karesana, Colum, Samlota member. Samlota Shembecha, Samlo Yido Moa, the day Mambuchi Kitone, and a leg sa, and a leg wangi, and a tributumina soba the Dechi Guyores, Cheche, Nambeshunitus, the Dechi Sunguyores. Ta Maranzo China Tomo and Gitone, Samotangbaina, Tachik Churkelen, Nambeche, and Madrid Tone, Samotangbaina, Maranzo name, Gitumina soba the day Yonyati, Soti. Any colors and a less Shabatiki Chavala Koni, Chaveting to Shikabeji or a Chawase to Mananzo Lagacheta, Gosum Joba Midawa. Chesa, Gosum Joba, any Shemba Naso, the Chawala Teni, and a Maranzuki, Nia, and a jig name Gitumena Soba Yoya, or that the jig is.
So, Tashi to all members of the Gomba Tibetan Monastery Services. My name is Zeekgyab Tulku, the current abbot of Tashi Lhunpo Monastery. I have been asked several times to give a talk, but due to my schedule, I have not been able to do this until now. So generally speaking, in Buddhism, we say that Buddha prophesied over 2,500 years ago of 424 different types of illnesses or sicknesses or pandemics. And then this current pandemic that we are undergoing right now, we as Buddhists would explain that it will be, it is due to our karma. And the karma comes about as a result of negative thoughts. And generally speaking, in the worldly sense, we would say that this type of pandemic comes about due to our negative actions. That's it.
Today, ta gosumgi chaba mindawa nasobala teni ani dibutunge nasoba tende chiungu yores. Chisa gosumgi chaba mindawa yonya di chawa tatu di kawres na samlo la teni. Samlo mindawa la teni ani kares na gosumgi chaba mindawa nasoba chi yungu yores. Kares na pena ngaranso tabe chigi Kawanga chi yue the men, said the Yoba the Mabe Chola Chebaina, Yubi Cho, 아니 가르스나 다 녀와다지 요베 저데 땡케와다지 가인스나 다 등상 아니 최켈렘바다 멜렘바 남바임바다 마임바다 지기 잠링 계급 망보지기 나라리야 아니지 보고 춘추 지바 깨마타바다 깨네 로직 니니 아니지 소소소기 아니지 가르서 그래 겨왕아메기 낭나 아니 겨왕아메기 아니지 파마칸이바다 안 소소기 대세기 사자다 롱바다 다 된대기 토네 안지 코랑 무슨기 라트에 토야 오다 된대기 망보지 니츠 망보지 무이와레스 디기 토네 아니 겨왕아마드 치마스디 아니지 겨왕아치 여바다 매바차네 예예베 초리야 라트에 체아도지 무이와레스 그래서 다 된대 용기 여바 인자타 겨왕아치 여바기 용기 여바 인자 아니 다 가르서는 가란족이 겨왕아마 다치 고숨기 체디기 세네다 오다 고숨기 쩌바 미다와다 대양 조 성로 땅당 미다와 디게베기 아니 가란족이야 아니 동해나 소고 용해야 돼 도수 용기요레스 그래서 다 가르서 그래다 롱아기 고숨기 쩌바디 고숨디 롱아 이숨을 샤네 롱아 이숨기 쩌바텔이야 셴베 차방보지 총윤도 텔라테네 동해나서 와요야 다 롱아 이숨기 쩌바텔이야 아니 되기나니 류기 쩌바다보지 차샤마이나 아직 소 쩌바다 다가나시 아니 우마 그발라 소바다 테네기 류기 쩌바 미자보 보지 요리 다가나시 나기 쩌바를 샤네 주인다 아니 차마스도 나라조 파추 편주 죽신자야라 소바다 아니 지기 어다 된대기 직주보다 된대기 토네 안지 나기 쩌바 딱 냠바서고로 배 셴바 된대지 차드려레스 미상와 다 된대기 룽아기 쩌바 이도 명어한테 타르투나 가발로 두고 요레스는 하나주기 삼로 투되어레스 그래서 삼로 땅당디 아니기 가서고리 교화침배 왕기 아니 룽아기 쩌바디 교르도요레스
So the activities of your body, mind, and speech gives rise to various results or various types of sufferings if they are negative activities. And the body, mind, and speech activities relies on one's motivation. Whether we believe in reincarnation or not, whether you believe in a religion or not, there are currently stories of children 1-2 years old who can actually recall past lives. So due to that, there is proof that past lives do exist due to these experiences that children are able to recall. And so we say that because of accumulation of our body, mind, and speech activities through lifetimes, there are different types of sufferings that we would endure as a result of these negative body, mind, and speech activities. For instance, the body activities or physical activities would be such as killing, stealing, and the speech activities would be divisive speech, harsh speech, lying, and the root of all these body activities and speech activities lies in the mind. And so it's how we actually think that gives rise to negative activities through the body and the speech. That's it.
근데 인디 다 고성기 쩌바디 교제 땅고야 내가 좀 쇼차디오레스 가르스는 가란조 남베 최인에 다 이슈 최인에 다 가지 최인에 다 최스라디 다르마스고레스 저전 다르마스디 소디 가르스는 최스에디 쩌바 교제 땅만 다 교제 땅야디 조 가르 교제 땅고여스는 가란조기 룽아 이수미 쩌바디 녜메기 쩌바 셴베차디 쩌바 상완라 조 교제 땅제 쩌바 상완리야 아니 규탑체야 다디 규레기 탑람치리야 아니 최스 럽기어레스 제상 고숨기 쩌바디 상보치여바이나 아니 소소체 디자마세베 겨왕치 켈링이지 바이나 겨체 디자마세베 아니 차와체 치마다 치메 치마나 소바데다 에 기부랑 신젠지 아니 베데베 기부치니 아니 미세게 토야 체 디자마세베 아니 겨와 장래 대발이야 데데네 당시 용 토야 아니 탑람다레 와지요레스 다 겨왕지 캐밀링이지 임바이나야 아니 지기 고숨비 줘바디 아니 상부지다 아니 야부지 여바이나 아니 디겜베기 아니 수기수 가르스고데 셈데 머투바다 아니 베 미디 상보랑 신상부지 네티야 어다 미디 소소랑시 상부지 네투나 아니 디겜베 수수기 낭미다 낭미 체체 아니 소소기 총바 김제 강가 아니 기부 용토야 델레타나 총바 기부 용나 델라데데 아니 베 계사 아니 델레야 나데 데니 개갑 코란 기부 용토야 돈나 디기 소소기 대화티니 고츠우체 아니 지기랑시 기부지 용바이나 아니 지기 잠불링 칠이야 아니 대화 트윈토야 지 아니 탑람 데데지 요아레스.
So it's important to actually make attempts to change these negative body, speech, and mind activities. And so when we talk about the Dharma is a method for changing all these previous bad activities that we have been engaging in. So our goal is to apply ourselves to make attempts to change the previous bad actions and bad thoughts to positive thoughts, which gives rise to positive actions. And so this gives rise to being able to have more peaceful lives in the future. And even if you don't believe in next lifetimes or reincarnation, just thinking of this life alone, if you are able to have more positive thoughts, which gives rise to more positive actions, which will then lead to a more peaceful life for oneself, which then will also give rise to more peaceful family setting, more peaceful communities, more peaceful cities, more peaceful country, and as a result, we can then eventually have a more peaceful world. I'll say.
The Indu Maranzo China and Tinduki Mingi Tanya Tatan Chevaina and a Luigi Treden, the Semgi Treden Senishidua. Chesa Luigi Treden the Yabu Yobaina and a Tagana Yoba Zamgi Pingi Yoma, the Semgi Treden the Ketchambres. Semba Kibutewres. Chesa Duzu Sungi Horva, Chesa Dizu Tanda, Kares no Kosum Bijoba. Guatangores, the Pemisibit, Wacham, Tagana, Tunda, Chicochigan Papuya, Chicochigan Radio. Chesa Maranzo. Chida Luigi Tredenda with Shashan, Luigi Treden Chialia, and Maranzo Seju Tenda, Taganashi, and Echi Karasogre, Chilogi, and a member Tenda, member the Meshabeki, Nashi, Labanashi, Susugi, and Echigi, Soso Nyengoya, or that Tredengi, Labjatizu, Lamdizu, Soso Nyatizu, that Luigi Tredenva. The same trading Siati and the same Lobsokamiki, some Lotana Lobjokanigi, and the Konanzogi, near Lobdemba Senator, or that in Zuki Lapana, she Sosugila and Tayatrava. She said that here Tatuna delay, that thing on the Rapata, which she quara on the Chenisumia. That till a chawata which Chevaina, Lunga Yusumgi, and Echigi, Joba, Kurugoya de la Talugi Joba de la So Joba, Taganashi, and Kumakuya la Sobata, Taganashi, Tamatizula Sopa, the data. And Tigi, Tatu, the Yigi Sabanaya, Nabsenda, Nursenda, Chada, Kongro, or that Tendegi, Nageta, Tendegi, Yigi Tony, Joba, that Joba Misawa, Yido Mewan Chadio. Chesa T in Dita, Tendegi, Gosum, Joba di, Maranzu Gyudmed Ayala, Lumagi Joba di Gyudmed Zamgi, and the similar she could get to be by your mind. Chesa, same Joba di Gyudmed Tobaina. Tagarangi Shuma Togi, and the Karesina, Tagarangi, and the Kogi Gengi, and the Lumagi Joba the Ranshime with Jurtuyak, Nubayar. So the same Senge de la, and the Karesina, Hajangi, and the Nubachemushuji, yours.
So in this day and age, we talk about physical well-being and mental well-being. And here it's strongly connected to what I've been just saying about the importance of improving one's body, mind, and speech activities from negative body, mind, and speech to positive activities. And it's closely linked. And so, for instance, to ensure that one has a well physical health, we would actually go and get regular checkups and consult the doctors and listen to the doctor's advice. And so for mental well-being or mental health, we would then listen to advisors and teachers who would explain how to achieve a mental well-being and to be able to have this good mental health. And so in order to achieve this, the physical health and the mental health, it's important that we should engage in making attempts to decrease the negative body, mind, and speech activities. And as I said earlier, so such as, for instance, the body activities would be, the physical activities would be like abstaining from killing and stealing, abstaining from engaging in the harmful speech activities such as divisive speech, harsh speech, lying, and then also the mind, negative activities, harmful intent, and so forth. And so it is not guaranteed that if you abstain from engaging in body negative activities and speech negative activities, that it would automatically improve the mental activities. So it's more important to actually engage in improving your mind activities, which then gives rise to decreasing your body negative activities and speech negative activities. That's it.
Today in the time around any careersna Maranzo Chamalo, Shoge Ya Lani, Sunde Kondas, any Tamamanye Badu, Chama Susu Rangi, and Deway turned to Dewa Yongyagi turned to Tam Bejan Dizo Chigioris, but Kalasaya in a Kibu Yongyaki Chedu, Nikwe in a Kibu Yongyaki Chedu, Shana Geshe in a Kibu Yongyaki Chedu Jimado, Susoloya, the Wu Yongyaki Chedu Zawin in Haranzuki, Tade, touching Nima Tabarish, Nima Chigi, Legatsama. 디체들이 소소로 초아야 보이요 소소 남밀로 초아야 보이 기본 영향이 체들이 세상 안조 삼로리아 기본 영향이 체도 배준치기 요아래때 이나야 디 배준체나기 탑람디 까브레 안조 너르체 아니 남과 너로라 조기랑 저기 하마고 버체 디 게임비기 아는 안조 동에나서 뭐 영향이 두수 요아래스 세상 게세 침비 시와라기 가레스무 요아래스라메이나 안조 미참말로기 동에 매버서야기 상로 시오지 땅게 요아래때 이내 동에 영향이 남가라 조고 요아래스 송고 요아래스 세상 아니 대화 더지나 대화 아니 영향이야 배준치기 요아래때 아니 저기 가라서 영향 동에 미용해야 배준치기 요아래때 동에 영향이 남가 조고 요아래 대화 영향이 남가라 가자 배준치기 요아래때 이나야 까브레 남가 너르체 아니 대화 매버서야기 남가 조고 요아래스 제제 계속 좀 시와라기 또 송고 요아래스.
So from the time we get up in the morning till the time we go to bed, we are in pursuit of happiness, whether it's during the time of eating, sleeping, talking to someone, it's always in constant pursuit of happiness. But we engage in the wrong method in achieving that. For instance, it is said by the great Indian master Shantideva, we all strive to gain happiness, but we engage in the negative actions, and then we all strive not to have sufferings, but then we engage in activities that gives rise to that, and then we want happiness, but we don't know how to go about achieving happiness. Yes.
Di tang ranzo go cheza na di ta kosung gi choba gwa tang da na zo tang go de samlo la ra le gi yores cheza samlo gwa tang da de khand ko res na samlo di gwa tang da da sem gi treden se ne da ane samlo gwa tang da de khand ji ko res na samlo gi sem gi treden am samlo sangbo ta ya la ya go gen song yin chi yores ta go gen song yin di ane khar res ne chumi ji gi nam do des cheza ranzo gi 수민이지기 남도 디기 아니 남도 디기 아니 가리 연구열에서는 아니 배드 동에 아니 빠도 매버수고열스 배 차샤바이나 배나 단다 나란조 배나 또이기 나자 데데지 룸발레 레샤스 랍디 나 배나 잠불리니야 레샤스나 띵 만주 개캅라 연구 매도 삼로직다 어다기 양 만주 개캅나 연구에는 딱 만주 마델레 연구 매도 yang anju nangade la yungu yena anju chongba la legi medo anju chongba la legi yena yang anju nangmi la legi medo anju nangmi la legi yena ngala legi medo ngala le suna ana ngambe neba chagre ana nga khala sa to mare nga do to mare nge lega che to mare ana nge nangmi mi che chowa ke to mare tena nga ni shiwe ki nga yo hare but nani tenje ki namdo di pena pechasha ba ina kisi lungba chile tende le mebe ondo tana tiki samlo de tandani pe tiki namdo ki so indi naza di malengwe ni tiki dungye de soso rangshili ya soso ki semla dungye de leba de chigwa cha pe de dungye de soso ki lewa tega rangi samlo tangda de gyuwa tiki samlo tiki namlo tangwa tega rangi chowa di ya rangshingi makibe ki chowa chi rangshingi so chare yes esa di indi 가르치기 어려서라면 만족이 남도디 삼로기 트레이닝스는다 샘기 안에 지금 상조기 교화들이야 고견 순이데 남도들이 근데 남도디 아니 마 다에 까고야 디톨 삼로시라 마다야 어디디 개쳐버려스
So it's important that we change our body, mind, and speech activities. And we do this through changing our mind and how, for instance, the motivation. And here is closely tied to our mental health. And so in order to stop, to make that change, you have to realize that these the negative mental thoughts come about due to all our thoughts, the various thoughts that keeps rising. For instance, this pandemic in the world right now, when it first came out, the first thoughts that would arise would be, I wonder if it will come to our country. And then next thought will be, I wonder if this pandemic would come to our city, and then to our family, and then to me finally. And then when it comes to me, and then as a result of that, if I catch this virus, I cannot go to work, I will not be able to support my family, there's dangers of me dying, for instance. So it is very important.
Tamadi ani karasana ta zo de karaso ta tamadi karalapso ta ngare jedo chi ta karasana kar kawale so ta anda kina lapsa de
나자디 nga pa tu suna nga la tu suna nga la ga che tu mare ne nga xie nga yore
인가요래. 또 제자 데인디 지기 삼로디 아니 가르소고래 덴데기 남도디 키기요 말스 디 남도디 케나 아니 랑심메베 삼로디 땅와 다가랑기 아니 초아디 아니 랑심 마키베게 랑시 진지 차차레스.
So as a result of these types of thoughts, it automatically gives rise to this negative kind of feeling.
답변은 나랑도 변은 강바치리야 미 납주 축주스레 미 갸니게 진념도 돼요나 아디 나로리야 합대가는 미직다 총도도지 초대요네라 데모도지 때대요네다 디네가서 미직 용체 디나로리야 강바남리야 아니 베데 지기 년가 친구 시우지기 빼 시우지 총소 강바 매 책소다서 직 라바이나 디나로는 미갸디기 셈나리야 마키베랑 시지 남다 시우지 레이고요 제가 그 쇠요 말했대 레다스 라와 다가랑기 셈나라 마기바다 남도게 랑시 슉첨부지 용구이와레스 디나시 나란주기 남도디 나란주기 에네 소소기 상로 땅다마다 나란주기 라발라 요아레스 제가 디레라 가르쳐 그랬으나 멤베기 라베나 신체제 아니 지금 최대기 남되는 신체제 라바 양수 추고야다 아니 대가나시 아니 지기 치로리야 네 지금 네기 캡사기 룽발이야 만조야다 아니 간지돌이야 다 소셜 디스턴스 제야디 디페 미세베게 멤베다 멤버다 냠뇽징게 람덴디 야고 녀야레 마도 디 나라 총나 페사그레세 삼로디 디 땅고야요 말 디기 잡디 최대기 람덴디 녀고야디 페 미세베게 첨불레스.
So for instance, if let's say there was a room full of like 100, 200 people, they were like, let's say having a meeting or watching a show or something, and somebody comes and then says, this building is on fire. All of a sudden, even though the fire is not there, just the mere fact hearing about it there's great anxiety created. So it's important at this time during this pandemic that instead of having, these sort of panic mental attitudes, better to listen to the healthcare workers, for instance, when they talk about washing your hands, keeping the social distancing, and listening to all the precautions that they, tell you about. It's better to listen to those than to rather have your mind get carried away with all these superstitious or these kind of suspicious thoughts, which will give rise to more anxiety and more mental suffering.
Penang azu gyatso do chi ne gyatso le ya thaba mangbo gyap ani pe de lung shuk chembo da tende gi kembe gi gyatso balap de pe thubo cha che ani pe chulo gyabya da ani nganzo nyenga chembo yingo was ko ani chigi kharso gore gyatso gi labdi ani thubo me ya de so ani pe ling chawo de ya de so khare sana lakwa da tende gi lung da tende gi shuk chembo ma jamna di kembe gi ani ko rang shingi ani gyatso balap de pe lele chini ko yongya da nedan di jambo chig sambo chig la yong thoya da oda de gi nedan di nashi che ngaran zu ge samlo le ya namdo ani pe khazwe mangbu keba ina redo khazwe mangbu yone di gi tong gengi ani chigi ngaran zu dongye ma yongya dongye gyowa yongya oda tende na shuk chembo yongya ki di yoris.
So just like the analogy of the ocean, when there's a lot of wind, a lot of strong wind, it creates a lot of waves on top of the ocean. So without this wind, then you would have a very calm ocean. Similarly, if without the all these suspicious thoughts, superstitions and thoughts and suspicions, then which would then lead to a lot of mental sufferings. Without these thoughts, then you would have a very calm mind.
Pechashamna ngarazoge chach susugi michigi susodabjina chachi gutungu sambayina tagarangi chatungche tgiware ine chaji tungu sam ya covid tungu yona chatungu yona samde susurangi gi sem ta chegi ta machebe gi kangedi susurangi samlo tangdang rale gi duwas ocheja dinang shincheje ngarazoge samlo tachi namdo mangbo shibuji ekeba ina tikingi tungena soba yungu yonza ta teda ko goya la tapshe khare yoresna ngaranzo pena ujungu gomya pena gom kya de gomgi nanglo le ya ane chi ujung ya chi u ya ngu che niga ta thangbunya la ujungu de ji gomba ina ane be ma soso desa de la ya ma hele chini de samche thangbu soso ge sem de ta subuji ma sem de subu gang ne ye sambachi de ji sem de lhela ma phab ko yoris and di ma phab sa bijela ani uya tenje yebani ani somte yombani ani ma yombani ma tang ya yombani somte ya yebani ma tang ya nigani ya tengi ye sambachi somte ya nigani ma tangi ye sambachi de sum che tu gu ta de chi chene samlo di tagarang ya samlo ta che tu che thoba ina ane chigi anti samlo ta vene ga so u de so ma ta vene ga so sem nang lunga yusum gi ta chig samlo chigi kharso gore joba da misangwe gi da chigi yor ba ta de ta de yang anzu chejo to de du do oda de khanda yang ane chigi de ki to na gom u jung da jene samlo tang ba ina ane ya chigi ko sem ya gom gi to ne samla sem phabya gi kya ba yu yo is.
So, for instance, if you were going to have tea and you just had the tea, that would have been sufficient. But instead, you want to have tea, but then you have thoughts about having coffee and you're undecided, and then having all these thoughts, would then give rise to a lot of mental suffering. So it's really in your hands in terms of whether you control having all these various thoughts, disruptive thoughts that gives rise to a lot of mental sufferings. And one of the methods for calming the mind or achieving a sense of mental peace is meditation. A type of meditation would be like the breathing meditation, where you can sit in a very calm place and to keep your mind within. In order to achieve that, you would sit down and then start inhaling through your right nostril, exhaling through your left nostril to the count of 3, and then inhaling through your left nostril and exhaling through your right nostril 3 times, and then inhale through both nostrils and then exhaling through both nostrils 3 times. So that will be a count of 9 counts. And if you can, during the breathing in and exhaling out, it's important to keep your mind focused on the breath. And this will then actually help you achieve a calm mind. Yes.
On that day, Nachik Dinania Tabanian Shakomiada, Taganashi, and Chanju Sem Comiada, Ninja Comiada Soba, or that day. And Jiggy come not so by your or that in Jiggy come the Kembeki, and assembly, Namdo Chono Troyata, and a Jiggy, assembly, and a Jiggy, Aya, Dunga not so by Yoyaki, Gumambo, Makiba Mambo Yoyaki, Gumambuchi, and a Ranshingi, Lamba Gardroyata, or that in Jiggy Cabra Mambo is the that Jiggis on that the Legatone, and some of the Tobayina, and Bem say how your is.
And then also, you can engage in mindfulness meditation or meditation on bodhicitta, which is the altruistic motivation, or meditation on compassion. And these types of meditation will help decrease the causes that give rise to a lot of the sufferings. Also.
On that the Nigi Tony, energy gom, that gom delia, Netinia, energy, that Chugu not so, Din Maranzo Tomi Nanlolia, Chugu so, energy gomgi, Namsha, and so, Lama Sosogi, Lamdichingi, Kaka, Comzina. Yore, and Indian chick chain touching the Chishuyamindu, in the Chamba the India com say, Denzokanga, and Navazoki Kinkambari, and the Chamba the India community, Maranzo China, Tomonki, Labja, and that chick job at Sawa Seti, or Pemisibi Ketchuimba town, and the Ranashita Taringi Nazatiki Karit Tenguaresina, Maranzogi, Anajigi, Pensi, Rangigi, Tewati, Shengi, Teduda, and Parula gets that lever Tonta Parulia. Kilometer tonda parula yonaya, Maranzuki parula, they do the Dawada Dungi, the Chile Chini, Teni Yobata, Chile Chiki, Jawa Yobati, that Nazati, Besewish, which Rato Yoris. Yamain, Maranzuki, because Rato Yomanade, that pensu Tidup Siade. So la Dawadi Kandeji Yona Mayo, Shengi Didula Rally Yobata, Shengi Dawachism Yona, Soso Rangila, Dawachambo Yungu Yobata, Shella Dungi, the Maki by Yona, Soso Rangi, Laya Dungi Yungu Yobati, that must do the Rato, Chile Chick Pensu Tidu Yimbati, Tenji, Jawachuma Senata, Tidu Gitone, Chile Chick Temba Yimbati, and Rato Shivuji Rato, Sevuji Chesons, and some of the Kotus.
So, in our the members here at this the Tibetan Kombat Association, we have many teachers who are members here, and there are many types of meditations. And generally speaking, I think it's universal when we talk about meditation such as compassion, meditation on love. And so these types of meditations are very important in achieving a sense of mental well-being. And due to this pandemic, we have come to the realization, regardless of where we are, we may be separated by thousands of kilometers, but we are so interconnected or interdependent. For instance, others' happiness has a great bearing on your own happiness. Others' suffering has a great bearing or great interdependent nature to your own sufferings. So this pandemic has just brought, so much awareness in terms of how we are so interdependent and interconnected. Yes.
and Digana Chik Naranzongosum Ratuati, when I kick up Kashelia, Jumwaki, Nepa Yundi, kick up Tedati, Sunday Union, Dinzo Sansam Java Union, Dinzolaya, and a Jumwaki, Nepa Yunaki, Yangacheboyoba. That tea into Naranzo Zambuling, some chick, Sansam Jede Yoba Inza, and Zambuling Chilia, Nepa Yuna, Jumwaki, Nepa in and a name, Gikangi Teva in and Kale Teva in and Manzu Samala, Tegi Yobati, Teg in Yanga Yobati, Ti Tony, Naranzo Samalo, Tetuimbal, Tiki Rato Yore, Tila Tening around Zambuling Chili Kibu Yomachi, that Zambuling Chilia, Shabje, Shutuya, Digi Yumtuya, La Presentia Quayati, Manzu Samaki Lenge Chati Yoris. Di Kamuramuchi, Chinokosa Kamwachimuchoki, Yang Kalu Peggy Yore, Zamli Chili. She did Yaki to the Tandabadu, Kulekunche, Presentimbo, Nangi Yore, the Kaloblamte, Mambo Yore, and a Mazebegi, and a Jin Consakam Wichimuchoki, Sonsum Chade, Mambo Inji Tori, and the Zoyan loyal Sobata, on that table number not so loyal Sobata, the Degi, and a G, that G Karsogore. Oh, yeah, any Lamde data, Laya, any Sosu number to give when a Kanto Chidu, Presentia Tuya Chikna. Energy Tadabado Gomba, energy that Pepe Gomba Soba Senere, Telia, number to Somi Samaki Gabjorda, Ane Be Mississippi Chabo now you are, and Tadu and Mutuni, and a Gabjorda Kadichabo, and then now announce and tell a Mississippi to the chase and any Shuachita, and the Degitone, and some Shagis, and Tamadelia, and a Zamling Chilia, joining you to name the Shine. And then my Gunashi, and a chicken, Zamlilia, Shide Yong Tuyada, Jumwe Novalas over Kanga Tamji Shini, and the Zamli Chilia, and a chicky, Tiki Pusun Sobaji Yong Tuyaka, the Malam Shugi is, and Toji Chess.
So when there are problems in the world due to weather and sicknesses, it impacts all the other countries. This world is so strongly linked. All the different countries are so strongly linked. The borders are now, actually sort of connected to each other, and so it's so important to help each other during such times. And as His Holiness the Dalai Lama says again and again about the importance of helping each other, and there are many books by His Holiness that are translated into English, and there's many recordings of his advice and teachings. And so it's very important to keep in mind that our happiness is connected to the happiness of others, and others' sufferings is connected to ours. And so in that sense, it's important to keep in mind that it is all our responsibility to be able to help each other. And so last, I wish to offer my prayers that may we be able to overcome this pandemic very soon, and wish to actually thank all the members of the Tibetan Gompa Tibetan monastery services for all that they have done and continue to do. And I wish to thank all of you for inviting me to give this short talk. Thank you.
Thank you.
No.